everyone. This is Miss Ashley, and we have a baby time at 9:30 on Fridays. So I hope you brought your baby. And if not, feel free to just go grab a doll if your kids have a doll too. So baby time is designed for this interaction between you and your child. And some of these rhymes you might do during diaper time or right before nap time. But the whole point is to give you something to do that gives you a bond between you and your child and also introduces them to language and songs and those elements that are great for their brain development and reading development later on. So let's get started. I brought Abby. And if you tuned in last week, she didn't have this little purple streak. That is from my baby, Elizabeth, who is now 3. But in case your baby wants to see another baby, this was Lizzie when she was 6 months, I think. And then my other baby is 5. And this is Matthew when he was, probably about 8 or 9 months, I think. So I started bringing my kiddos to baby time at the Cascade branch when they were 6 or 7 weeks with Matthew. And then Lizzie, she was second baby, so 7 months before we really got out of the house. But when we go back to in-person programming, we can't wait to see your babies that may be babies or toddlers. So stay tuned. We hope it's soon. Until then, we're virtual. If you are looking for a interactive Zoom style baby time, East Grand Rapids does have one. So you can contact our phone number at 616-784-2007, or you can stay tuned to our Facebook pages and we'll have baby times there. The first rhyme we're going to do is called the Babytime Hello. And I'm going to scoot back so you can see what I'm doing with Abby. And this is just a little rhyme to get you started, but it's a clapping rhyme. And so the purpose behind clapping with your baby is the development of rhythm, but it's also interactive and it helps keep their attention as well. So we'll do this one twice, and it goes, let's hear it for the baby team. Clap those hands. B-A-B-Y, let's go, baby! Yay! And then you're going to say your baby's name at the end. That's another part that we do for this one. We're here to play and have some fun. We love you, and you're number 1. B-A-B-Y, who's here? Baby! And then we go around and say your name. So you can say your baby's name. Abby! Yay! And babies get excited when they hear their names. Let's do this one again. Let's hear it for the baby team. Clap those hands. B-A-B-Y, who's here? Baby! We're here to play and have some fun. We love you, and you're number 1. B-A-B-Y, who's here? Baby! It's Abby! Yay! And you'll notice my voice goes higher with babies, and that's called motherese. And they have done research to show that babies do pay attention when you talk in a higher voice. So I apologize to you, but not to your baby. Let's do the next one. This one, I think I'm going to back up a little bit because I think that banner on the bottom is covering up Abby's face. But this one is head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And you might have heard this song before. The point of it is to touch your baby's body parts as you sing to them. And this kind of helps develop awareness of their bodies for them, but it can, with older babies or toddlers, develop the connection between words and body parts or symbols for words. Let language mean something. So let's do head, shoulders, knees, and toes. And I sing a little slower for the babies. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and a mouth and a nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Now, if she was Matthew liked little tickles more than he liked just touches because he's a very sensory kid. So feel free to do tickles or touches or whatever your child likes. Let's do it again. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes, and eyes and ears and a mouth and a nose. Head and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Good job, mommies and daddies and grandmas and grandpas. Way to go. All right, let's do, this one's a kissing rhyme. And we like kissing rhymes at baby times because it's just cuddly. And your babies tend to love it. So this one, you're going to take your baby or your child or your toddler if you're here with a toddler. And it goes up, up, up. And you lift your baby up. Or if you have a little baby, you can bounce like this a little bit, and that will help too. So it goes up, up, up in the sky like this, down, down, down for a great big kiss. Mwah! Up like this and down like this. You're my special baby. This time I'm going to stand up as I do it. Super easy, super short. That's the point. Here we go. Up, up, up in the sky like this. And down, down, down for a great big kiss. Mwah! Up like this and down like this. You're my special baby. Kiss. Nice job, Abby, and everybody else. The next one we're going to do is one that I like because it's kind of a soft, soothing rhyme, and it's called Rain is Falling Down. So you can do this with a cloth if you want, something like a scarf. You can do it with your hand, but the motion is to just tickle your baby's cheek and fall down like rain. I'll show you what I mean. Here we go. Rain is falling down, splash. Rain is falling down, splash. Now your fingers are the raindrops. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Rain is falling down, splash. Now we do peekaboos. Sun is peeking up, peekaboo. Sun is peeking up, peekaboo. Peeking here and peeking there. Sun is peeking up, peekaboo. Peekaboo makes that connection between cause and effect. So that's why that one's in there. Rain is falling down, splash. Rain is falling down, splash. Pitter, patter, pitter, patter. Rain is falling down, splash. Sun is peeking up, peekaboo. Sun is peeking up, peekaboo. Peeking here and peeking there. Sun is peeking up, peekaboo. Good job, Abby. All right. I wanted to do one more kind of emotion song. And you'll notice I like the emotion songs because my kids needed to be busy when they were little. So this one is If You're Happy and You Know It. And it's a clapping one, it's a feet bouncing one, and it's a hooray at the end. So this is a good one for the car for us, but it goes, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands, clap, clap. Good job. Now your feet. And I just like wiggle their feet. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your feet. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your feet. Wiggle, wiggle. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, wiggle your feet. Wiggle, wiggle. This is one you can do on the floor too. If you're in front of your baby and you don't want to hold them, you can put them on the floor and wiggle their feet. And the last one is shout hooray. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray. Hooray! Now, when my kids were little, I would change it and I'd say different things. So I'm going to change it up on us just for variety's sake. If you're happy and you know it, tickle your belly. Tickle, tickle. If you're happy and you know it, tickle her belly. Tickle, tickle. If you're happy and you know it, then your face will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, tickle her belly. Tickle, tickle. Let's do give a kiss. If you're happy and you know it, give a kiss. If you're happy and you know it, give a kiss. If you're happy and you know it, then you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, give a kiss. Nice work, all you parents and grandparents out there. With this, we're going to do our last one. And this is the one that we usually close with. It's called Babytime Goodbye. It's kind of nice to have that pattern of the beginning and the end. It helps them, but it also helps us kind of remember it. So here's the Babytime Goodbye. You turn your baby, and it goes, I'll give you a sweet little kiss on your nose. I'll give you one next to your eye. I'll give you a kiss on your chubby cheek. And then we will wave bye-bye. I'll give you a kiss on your sweet little mouth. I'll give you one next to your eye. I'll give you a kiss on your chubby cheek. And then I will wave bye-bye. This has been such a kissy day today. So that's our Babytime Goodbye. And usually I like to end our time together with a couple of recommendations as far as books that you could check out at our library, or some authors or books when you're just getting started that you might want to know. So this week I grabbed a few that I know are at KDL. I also wanted to tell you that we have book bundles. So if you don't feel like getting out of your car and you want to pull up to curbside, you can call our branches and ask for a book bundle. Some of them, I think most of them, have board books, bundles. These are board books, or my mom calls them chubby books. But these are books that are really good for babies because they're very sturdy. And it's not the end of the world if your baby accidentally chews on them or something, because we know that that could happen. So we are watching out for that to see which ones need to be pulled from the collection. But I brought some today that I wanted to point out that because we're reading the same books over and over again, sometimes based on our children's favorites, it's okay to pick your own favorites. So I picked some of mine that are not necessarily like the easy peasy baby ones, but they're a little bit longer. And I just read until my kids got tired of them. So once their attention waned, we switched books. But this one's called I Love You Night and Day. And it's by Smriti Prasadam Hals. And I know we have her as an author. And the reason I loved this book is because it's got a lot of rhyme a really strong rhythm to it. So it goes, I love you most, I love you best, much, much more than all the rest. And then it talks about all the reasons that you love your baby. But this was one that I read it so much, I would read it while rocking and not even have the book in front of me because I memorized it. So this is one that was kind of a favorite. It became a little bit of a mantra in the middle of the night at 2:30 in the morning when our kids couldn't sleep. But this was a good one that was more for me than the baby. So just don't feel guilty if you end up picking your favorites. This is one of my husband's favorites. So we've got these super fun and super nerdy books by Fairy. This one's called General Relativity for Babies. There's like inorganic chemistry for babies, or mathematics, or astrophysics. And the library bought these, and they're very basic concepts. We've read them to my 5-year-old, but they are scientifically accurate. But it's just something kind of fun. So if you're up for something fun, we've got some books that have Shakespeare in it, or like Pride and Prejudice, or these different versions. And I think they were created with adults in mind. And it's okay to read something for you as long as you're reading it to your baby too, because they need the language, but it doesn't matter. If you want to read them your magazine or a journal article, they just like hearing the sound of your voice. And so what it is doesn't matter as much as that you read to them. This last one I wanted to show you is Llama Llama Red Pajama, and it's by Anna Dewdney. And this became a favorite of mine and the kids. And she's got a ton of Llama Llama books, and it's a Netflix series. But Llama Llama has a really strong rhyme, but it also gives like some little, like when she says, Mama, Llama, little exclamations that you can yell or shout, or things that you can act out. And I always like the interactive stuff because my kids loved it, but I also liked getting into it too. So those are a few recommendations. Feel free to swing by the Cascade Library if you want, and I would love to see your babies. But if you don't want, we get that too, and we could deliver you some book bundles or some chubby books to help you get through your day. Also, if you didn't know about our 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten program, this is something that all of our libraries have. And if you ask for it, they can hand you a folder. Inside it has a little kind of a parent pledge, but the point of that program is to help you read 1,000 books before your child gets to kindergarten. Because if you do, they will have such a great threshold and like foundation of reading that their development will be much easier when they get to kindergarten. They'll have all that language. So what we do is we just kind of help you keep track. At the end, you get a book bag and a little certificate, but it is a little bit of motivation. You can put it on your refrigerator, and then you can just check off. It can also go backwards. So like if you read 500 books, you don't have to start at 0. You could just say, I read 500 books. Can I still enter this program? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. See you later, and have a great day. Goodbye. Oh, goodbye for real.